The Derek Releford Show on Bedroom Radio.
And we're back. Alex, you went to the NoFX show in Los Angeles, and was it their very last show?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let's say 3 years from now, you see they're touring again. You're half excited because you get to go see NoFX, but are you kind of pissed that they lied about the whole last show thing?
Oh, I have a feeling they're lying about it now.
Because Slayer just announced that they're going on tour after that fucking we're done. There should be a rule against announcing that you're retiring in the music industry. If you really are gonna retire, you have to put one of the members down.
Yeah, I think that's why like the Mishaps retired. You know, Darren died. Now I'm dying, so I think we're officially done. Because I know Keller's not going to want, if they do a reunion show, Keller's not going to want to sing every goddamn song. And we'd have to find Brian, or V, whatever the fuck they call themselves now, somewhere on the streets of Denver.
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. Living in the homeless shelter by choice.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well that's the end of that segment. I was just going to say that I think it's bullshit that
I
Slayer.
think it is. Oh, dude, they were making jokes about doing a reunion show in 2020. They had T-shirts that said NoFX reunion show 2026 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
Could you imagine being in the Mishaps for 30 years, though? Like,
for 30 years? No. That's 30 years of Jeff Schnittger, and I've already dealt with that. And so, I mean, I think we've had a good run. No, I'm just joking. No, I don't know, man. Like, I would, if I was healthy and the guys wanted to do it, I'd fucking still be playing shows.
But okay, even because to me, like, it's really about, like, to me, NoFX really did it perfectly because I'm a new NoFX fan. I've only liked them since 2020, but I've listened to a lot of their albums. I would argue that the last two albums they put out is probably some of my favorite work they've done. So, to me, it's really hard for any band to still be good on your first album to your last album. But to me, I think most bands should not go on. I think everybody should do what the Beatles did and just let it stay in the past and just go away.
Well, that's because that's Yoko Ono's doing.
But I mean, I think it would be lame to see every band. Like right now, dude, there's a resurgence of these emo bands and shit. And all these bands are getting ready to go out. Like Newfound Glory is announcing tour dates. So I'm just like, do you really want to go up on stage as a 50-year-old man and sing like, I choose my friends over? It's like, that was a teeny bopper situation. Let it go.
Yeah, you know what's funny is Alex was had that song stuck in her head the other day, and I was like, do you have to listen? Is this one of those songs we have to listen to so you can get it out of your system? And she said no, and I said, well, thank God, because this might affect our relationship.
Simple Plan is touring again. I just commented. I was like, "Do you think his dad is still disappointed in him?" That song, like, I'm sorry, I let you down, Daddy. I'm like, you are a 20-year-old dude. Stop singing songs saying sorry.
You were a millionaire, you jack off. You didn't disappoint your father at all.
Here's some other music news, dude. Linkin Park is obviously touring with this new chick from the Scientology group, and They announced it in a really big way. They played a show where they did tons of old classics. But now if you go see Linkin Park, from what I'm hearing, they don't really play old songs. They're playing all stuff from their new album, which is fine because a part of me is like, this chick shouldn't be singing Chester's parts. You know, that's weird. But them doing new stuff, I am on board with. But then you get into the territory of why are you using the name Linkin Park if you're only playing new songs?
Yeah, I think that should be a different band.
Yeah.
And it's like what, one of the bands I thought, I don't even know if they still do it or if he still does it with them, but I thought was a great lineup change. Like, well, obviously the front man is dead. But when Adam Lambert joined Queen, that dude's got some fucking singing chops. I thought that was a good, he's no Freddie Mercury, but he's a solid replacement. I mean, he could hit the notes. But I don't know. The band's replacing people and then like writing new shit. Okay, I'm for it. But you got to play the old stuff too. If you're going to go by Linkin Park, then you got to play those 19 songs that sound exactly the same as the other 19.
Are you grown up enough to watch a band that has a replacement like as big as this? Because like when I went to this all day festival my friend was playing at, and the band Fuel from like the late 90s, early 2000s was there. And I loved that. Their first album or two when I was in high school, but they had replaced their singer by then with some guy from American Idol. And it was everybody from Fuel except for a different singer. He sounded just like the original singer. It weirded me out, bro. I was like, this isn't him. I felt like I was watching karaoke.
Dude, that's what it kind of feels like to me too. I mean, the only person I think I would have, and I've told him this before, that I would ever want to see if the Mishaps ever got back together to do a reunion, if I'm dead, the only person I would find acceptable to cover to do my parts, and I don't think he's not going to do it like I did, but the person that I would be willing to pass the torch onto is Orlando.
For Mishaps?
Yeah.
Do you want me to call him?
I've told him that before.
That guy's already in 7 bands, though. He won't do it.
Well, exactly. Well, it's also like I was on stage with last year with the Merkins, and then that was apparently their last show. And they're doing on May 10th. They're doing
a reunion.
I'm going to try to go to that. If I'm still alive, I'm going to try to go to it.
What a thing to live for, a Merkins reunion. Like, for real, dude.
Hey, man, I love the Merkins.
I know, and I despise that.
Colin came up here on a fucking whim, like, last week.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried to go up there. You kept telling me no. But listen. No,
but I mean, I love the Merkins. I think they're good. They're good shit punk rock, and I think anybody that tries to take that band seriously is a fucking lunatic. Because I mean, they're perfect. They remind me of like the Vandals. They remind me of like somewhat of like some.
They're vandalizing music is what they're doing.
Well, that's what the Vandals did to punk rock. I mean, it was fucking hilarious, though. Listen. I mean, they had albums called "Live Fast Diarrhea." You know.
All I'm saying is Trevino's better. Now, listen. Did you get a chance to check out Post Malone singing for Nirvana?
Yeah, I did. I mean, whatever.
Did it piss you off? I thought it was fine, dude. Like, to me, what made it fine for me was when I finally got to see the actual performance on YouTube. Dave's face. Dave's had a rough, 12 months. But Chris Novoselic and Pap Smear, just seeing Chris Novoselic rock out to a Teen Spirit and play it live, he's such a fun bass player to watch because he has his bass so like low that he tells you when you walk in the room he's not that great, but he can rock out, you know. To me, like, it was fine. I thought Post Malone singing for Nirvana was fine because again, it's just so. At that point, though, when you have a famous rapper singing for your like reunion and shit, to me, that's not as much as like bringing in some guy from American Idol that nobody's heard of. Like, it's bringing in a celebrity to sing for. Like if Lady Gaga stepped in for some famous singer that passed away, I don't think people would care if it was a bigger celebrity singing. A lot of it has to do with I paid to see this band, and you brought out some person to sing all the parts that I love, and I don't know a fucking thing about this person.
True. Yeah. I mean, you know who? Want to know somebody that's been doing a lot of covers that I mean, obviously we know that she's God's gift to music, but the way she's been doing all these cover songs are phenomenal. Fucking Dolly's still kicking it.
Her husband croaks though.
Well, you know what? That's a shame, but he
was like 1,000.
She did "What's Up" by Four Non Blondes. She's done. I think she did a couple. She did a Black Crow song, and like in her own way, she made it her own. But it's still Dolly Parton, and she just like honestly like the version of "What's Up." I'm like, who the fuck is Four Non Blondes? Like, how dare they write this song and not give it to Dolly Parton right at the beginning, right when they first wrote it? Yeah. Like, it's just I don't know, man. I see, but she's a celebrity, but she's also God's gift to country music. Post Malone, I don't consider him a rapper. He's an entertainer.
Yeah, he's just a singer. Let me ask you this: when it comes to playing live shows, what did you like doing more? Singing original music or covers that everybody knew?
Well, the thing is no one knew the covers that we were playing. Really?
That's kind of true. I thought you guys wrote that 6 o'clock on the cock song.
Up with the cock? No, that's a Judge Dredd song. Who was banned in the United States and banned in his own home country of England.
For what? For writing terrible music or weird shit?
For writing grotesque fucking weird shit. Oh, his music was horrible too. But it's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like the Merkins of ska and reggae. I mean, it was just fucking bizarre. Just like, what the fuck are they like? What he writes this whole song is just about getting like a boner, like morning wood, or like that's all it's about. Up with the cock. Yeah, it's about this chick that that sucks your dick in the morning.
Really? That's gross. What's her name? Where does she live?
I don't know. I'm trying to find her still.
Yeah.
She's in England now.
England?
Yeah.
Is
in
the chick that Jeff Junk was talking to?
Could be. Who knows? If that guy's still alive. You know what? I found out my roommate from college is dead. He died in 2013.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
How did he die?
The same way I almost died.
Heron?
Fucking on that Ron.
On that Ron?
I think. I mean,
you assume. That's probably how Nick from SoCal. I think he's totally dead.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's go back to all the old school Derek Releford Show. Who is dead?
Well, Trevor, we know, is dying like tomorrow. I'm dying pretty soon.
I think you're gonna be. I think they're gonna give you a new kidney and liver, and you'll live on. But okay, so we have
disgruntled for another 30 years. I probably.
Do you think Carla Kitty's still alive? Is there any chance that she's still kicking somewhere?
Dude, I watched the first 48 hoping that she's on it.
Where is she at? She was the Howard Stern. Oh, there she is. Carla Wilkins is what.
You put her real name out.
No, she has it on her page.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say don't put a Christian name out there.
I put in Carla Kitty and it said that. But if you look up she's an internet personality. She wants people to find her. But if you look up Karma Stern, because she always says she was the female Howard Stern. But she wasn't that. She wasn't. She was really full of herself. No, dude, she's alive. Let me show you real quick, because I know you care. Let me go over here, pop it up on the screen. So look, she posted yesterday, Kyle Hardin, the homeless man from Madagascar that I gave $5 to, Revelations. Now, what does that mean, Aldape? It means that she did something nice and is expecting. Just like that type of person would want. She wants, other than just being a good person and be like, oh man, there was a homeless person and I gave them $5. She posted yesterday at 12:06 a.m. Listen, Linda, not my fault that Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery had to come repo the pussy. You did say 2P. Now the pussy gone away. That Lizard Lick Towing is English? I don't know what this is in This is in Raleigh. Brandon works for a company. I won't say what company Brandon works for, but Brandon does the same shit that Lizard Lick Towing does in Raleigh. But these guys are basically a towing company these days. But do you remember this TV show back in the day, Lizard Lick Towing? Yeah, didn't he go to jail? One of them go to jail for No, he got fake stabbed. So really? On their TV show, he got knifed. See, this is. Yeah, I remember the show. I used to watch the show. I just want to find a good shot of this guy's physique. There we go. There you go. Hook you up with some artwork, but tell that man to leave. So Brandon found out, because I was living in Raleigh when this show was airing, and on TV he got stabbed. And it was Brandon or somebody that we know was at the fair and ran into this guy, right? Whichever one got stabbed, he ran into him. And they were like, you just got stabbed on TV, right? And he was just like, no, that was fake. That's when I knew that fucking the internet is goddamn fake. Dude, they had Christopher. I have 1 second. I have no Milfy mods anymore. They told me they had that giant woman. I mean, she was hilarious. She was like a really big. Which one? Chick. Lizard Lick Towing. She worked a big for chick. Him. Yeah, she was a person. The Mexican chick? No. I don't see any heavy chicks in here. I just see this chick, the wife. I always thought she was kind of cute. See, that goes to our conversation earlier about how women outnumber men. So the odds are of dude, I have 2 attractive women in my life. See, dude, this chick is not bad looking, and she's married to that really big fat dude. I'm telling you, America's awesome. Yeah, dude. But have you ever heard her talk? Who cares, dude? Who cares? That guy gets to look like she is 2 PBRs away. He gets to look like from an episode of Cops. That guy gets to bang that chick I just showed you. Dude. Oh, I bet that's just as fake as him getting stabbed. That's the American way, dude. That's how they do it in America. You just get. I mean, you want to know the proof, dude? Honestly, King of Queens, the sitcom. You're telling me that Doug pulls down Carrie? You're telling me that. How does that happen? It's in the script. But how does it happen? Because, like I said, it's a statistics thing. Okay? We are the country. That's why I say that even though I hate the guy, Trump is the president that best represents our country. So you hate him, but you're like, guys. Hello. Hold on a second. I got to mute. I'll mute you, bud. Yeah, you can mute. Christopher Hughes is disappointed. In what, buddy? What's going on? You came to talk to my MILFs. I have a feeling some of the MILFs might be watching. Just talk. Maybe they'll see your words. I don't know. I don't know what people do in their spare time.
I'm sitting here taking my evening meds. Hold on a second. Oh, this stupid fucking chair.
Is your phone? Your phone's probably charged by now, big dog. Lizard lick Tony.
No, but it goes back to what I was saying, that women outnumber men in this country, and so therefore, like, men have just we've let ourselves go, and but it doesn't matter. That's why like uggos are pulling in like really very attractive women because they have no other choice. Because if you're going to go with a guy with the great physique and he like takes care of himself, most likely he's an actor and he's already spoken for. And number two, he's gay, or he's gay.
At least half gay, yeah.
Or full, either or.
So, Derek, what do you think about Trump's secretary? Let me look her up. Real quick, though, while Aldape is taking his meds, I want to show everybody we're going to pay tribute to the original BBW, Beth the Bounty Hunter. She was gorgeous. Rest in peace, Beth.
No effort.
So beautiful, Beth. You're so beautiful. Look at her. Look at her. She just looks like a lady who's just not going to take any shit from anybody. Like a dog.
Thank you.
Dog don't give a fuck, dude. Look at her, dude. Beth is beautiful. Dog's okay. Look at her, dude. Beth is beautiful. Okay, Trump press secretary. Let's check her out.
Like I said, I can't stand the guy. I wish he wasn't our president, but is he the president that best represents America? A fat, blowhard piece of shit? Yeah, he is exactly what we are. It's perfect. I mean, when we live in a country where 60% of the cat population is obese. Cats are fat in this country.
Brandy's brother wrote a song about that. Rock Chalk says Beth was awesome. Met her in Maui, Hawaii. Beth was the best part of that show. She was so cool.
Okay.
All right, press secretary. All right, chat. I'll put it on the screen real quick. I do not know her name, and I refuse to learn it.
I don't care. Has she probably done some questionable things to get where she's at? Yeah, I mean...
No, we're not talking about politics. That's not for this show. The question is this. Trump's press secretary. Poke or no poke? Is she hot?
I mean, she's attractive, yes. I don't like blondes, though.
She's got Whoopi. Whoopi Goldberg's running for something?
Fuck yeah. I would vote for Whoopi Goldberg.
Why, dude? She's not cool.
Sister Act was an amazing movie.
Yeah, she's a good actor. I don't know about her like personal life. I don't know how great it is. Hi guys, I'm Christopher. What do you want to talk about? Oh, she's talking to. I was like, you're Christopher? Who? You were lying? You're actually Christopher? Dog moved on quick. Yeah, that. I will say that Dog the Bounty Hunter did get a new wife pretty quick. But I told Stephanie, if she ever has the audacity to die, I might take a date to her funeral. Just why not? What am I supposed to do? Just sit around?
I might take a date to her funeral. Jesus Christ.
Dude, come on. You're telling me that what's the appropriate amount of time to wait after your spouse passes on to start, how long do you wait from after they pronounce your spouse dead till you download Tinder? Like what is the appropriate amount of time?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never had a dead spouse before, so
I just feel like
ask mine when my time comes, and we'll see. We'll just see how long it takes.
Are you gonna be upset if either of your wives bring a date to the funeral?
No, because I'll be
I don't
dead.
either. I told Steph, I was like, listen, if you meet a guy that's got a healthy hog a couple days before the funeral, bring him along. He's your plus one.
I mean, there's going to be dinner.
I did a funeral. When I was in the funeral industry, I did a funeral. This guy buried his wife. She passed away, cancer. It was awful. And it was sad. But anyway, the only reason I took a coworker with me because he said he was going to do a burnout. Instead of tossing dirt on her casket, he was going to use his bike and do a burnout. And it had snowed. It ended up being a pretty weak burnout. But I swear to God. And the guy was in pieces, dude. He lost his wife. He buried her. He did a shitty burnout in front of his crowd. But he left his wife's funeral with a hot bitch riding on the back of his bike. And I was like, that's where I got the idea. I was like, oh, yeah, dude. Take a date to your wife's funeral.
Get that sympathy vote.
If a chick goes on a date with you to your wife's funeral, she's probably at least going to touch it.
Rachel, hold on. My nurse is still in here hooking me up to
I'm sorry.
and I'm like, I'm sorry, Rachel.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm just speaking of the implication is all.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing this radio thing for a while. I mean, really all I want at my funeral is just somebody to pull up in a black Lincoln, like all murdered out, and then black suit, shades, and as soon as they like confirm that I'm dead, they're like, "We got him," and then they take off in their limo, and then everybody's just like, "Huh? The fuck?"
I want to prepay to have a bunch of chicks throw themselves on my casket mid service.
She's trying not to laugh over here.
Just some wild cards just come in and just lunge on my casket.
Wild cards throw themselves into the grave.
Steph will be like, "Who is this lady? And why is she so upset?" Just have some chick show up, throw herself on the casket, and be like, "Who's gonna feed these kids?"
Right. That's another one I thought of too. Is just having like this smoke show of a woman, like, I mean, like a fucking LA 12, so a Midwest 20. Show up with two little fucking bean dip looking kids sitting off in the distance, with like a black veil over her face. Yeah. And then these two kids in little suits and then just sit there and mourn. And then leave and not say anything to anyone.
Do you ever think about like if your funeral will be lit or not? Like, do you ever fantasize about like you wish you could see your funeral, see who actually shows up, see how they act?
Oh, I'm making my own my music playlist for my funeral. I was like, I don't want some.
Hey, can you fire me over that a rough draft of that so I can decide if I'm going to come or not?
Yeah. I don't know where to have it. I kind of want to have if I die, I want to have it like in the middle of fucking nowhere, just to be as much of an inconvenience. I mean, I'm gonna probably be cremated, but I just want to be a final inconvenience to people. like have it in Kismet, Kansas. Like, oh yeah, he's from Kismet? No. Why is he having it there? We don't know. Or like Yeah, just like Ellsworth, Kansas. Just have it like the middle of fucking nowhere. Have a funeral, and just be like, it's like, why did he do it here? Why didn't he do it in Kansas City or Dodge? Well, he figured that most people wouldn't come if it was going to be in Kansas City.
You should do it at Dave and Buster's, and then you should have him rig you up like this. Just fucking. just going around.
Dude, seriously, like Mushroom Rock in fucking Kansas, like the middle of fucking nowhere. It's like, this is where he wanted it. Are you spreading the ashes out here? No. He just wanted everybody to drive and be a dickhead one last time. Wherever he is laughing hysterically at this.
You should do all of that, but then once they all get there, pay the priest to wait like a good 45 minutes and then come out and say that it's been canceled.
I thought about man, maybe I should just have it at Hillside, and then as a goof, just have somebody with a bag of campfire ashes, like Colin carrying up a thing of campfire ashes, and then spill it all over the whole crowd. Or just have one of my friends just get fucking shit faced, and then just spill campfire ashes all over everybody, and just see how many people throw up.
Just this shit.
Yes, just like Donnie's funeral. Good night, sweet prince. Or just go to the new Gillies in Wichita. No, I don't want to get buried I don't want to have a funeral in Wichita. That's depression style. That's when you actually did hate your life. I have to think in 40 years, I have lived several people's lifetimes. So it's like, I can't say that I missed out on a bunch. There's no FOMO.
Would you ever do a sky burial?
Oh, I wanted to do that, but I don't know where do you go for that.
Tibet.
Yeah, but that's expensive.
Whoa.
Here you can get cremated for like $900.
Well, what if you have enough haters in your 40 years on this planet that they would gladfully pay for somebody to lunge you out of a helicopter onto a bunch of vultures, jagged rocks next to where vultures hang out.
I would love to think somebody hates me that much. I know one person.
Could do it.
Hold on, I gotta check my vitals.
You're good. Yeah, I think sky burial is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, here we go. I'm not muting. Screw it. I mean,
you're good.
I was supposed to be at home now, so.
You get this.
I was supposed to be at home today. I was supposed to be at home yesterday. Allegedly, I'm going home tomorrow, but
Dude, I am watching some not okay stuff right now.
Context is really important after you make that type of comment.
No, it's the sky burial stuff.
Oh, dude, that looks awesome.
But I mean, this is very.
It's the greenest way to go.
Well, yeah, but it just looks so grotesque.
It is grotesque. You see a deer get hit on the side of the road. You see that thing sit there for like months. You don't think that's grotesque, but it is part of the circle of life. Dude,
I hit a which one looks like a basketball, the pheasant or the quail?
Quail.
I hit a quail the other day, dude, and it looked like I hit a basketball bounce, and then I looked back, dude, and it got up and ran away. I was going like 50 because I was going around a curve.
That might have been a pheasant then, depending on, I don't know.
My friend Hope said that just because it got up and ran away doesn't mean, dude, that's so gross, man. Just because it got up and ran away doesn't mean that it survived. She's like, it died like later. Jesus, dude, this is not okay. Dude, what is what?
There we go.
Yeah, this is on
What do you mean?
YouTube.
Can you move that IV a little bit closer to me, please? Yeah, I'm taking some type of antibiotics. For what? I have no idea.
You probably have like maybe hantavirus.
I hope so.
Based on the symptoms you told me, I would definitely consider hantavirus being the.
Yeah, like they're starting to like not come in here anymore because it's been 3 weeks, and they're like every day they're like, "Yeah, you're going home tomorrow. You're going home tomorrow. You're going home tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And there is no such thing as rest in a hospital.
No.
Like we just had what, they gave me my meds, okay, and then they come and check my vitals like 5 minutes later. Like, dude, there's no rest. You got fucking people coming in and I don't even know how to share this show from my phone anymore.
I don't think you can.
I don't think I can either. The press 555 if you missed the MILF mods. We had MILF mods.
I had MILF mods for a couple of weeks.
Well,
Man, I am sick.
I don't think it's hantavirus. Go to a doctor.
No, I think I just have a cold, but like it's not even that bad, dude. It's just I'm very like my respiratory system's just like I'm snotty. I feel I'm coughing a lot. Like my erection's been there for longer than 4 hours. I don't know what to do.
Well, cut it off and take some NyQuil. It usually works.
So in the chat, Christopher is asking about the whereabouts of D-Fuck. I've told Christopher many times that D-Fuck lives 2 houses down from where the house where Eminem grew up on 8 Mile.
Who's D-Fuck?
I would start there. She's a former MILF mod, but he wants to know where she's at. You have to go to 8 Mile. That's where she stays.
In the booming city of Detroit.
She's in Detroit on 8 Mile. 2 houses down from where Marshall Mathers grew up. Dude, I'm just watching. I can't show this, dude. They brought. I can't have to turn this. So you have to click. Okay, you click it. It says Sky Vultures Burial, and it's like an educational channel. And you click to watch it, and then it brings up a thing. It's like, hey, what you're about to see is not cool. You sure you want to see it? And I was like, sure. I always thought Sky Burial was they dropped you out of a helicopter. Nope, they brought out a human body, sliced it up a bunch, dude. Like that's why while you were getting your vitals checked, I was just watching these 4 guys just slice this human body, and then all these vultures just went all over it for like 3 minutes, and then they chased the vultures off, and there was just like skeleton left, and they took an axe to it, and then they let the vultures take all the pieces off. Dude, I was like, I don't think I was ready for that type of
commitment
situation for today.
See, I still want the Donnie, but I don't want it to. I want my spouses to keep my ashes. So, But I don't know. I kind of want to look like a punk rock motherfucker when I'm in a casket, and just be
real
buried in a wooden box.
Did you know you can rent a casket for your funeral?
Oh shit, you can?
Yeah, Stephanie found that out. So basically, you can rent a casket for your funeral, and then after your funeral's over, they'll put you in one of those. It's literally a cardboard box.
Oh, like Squid Game?
Yeah, dude. I buried a guy, and he was. I used to do like 6 funerals a week, and I went to this. You had to set up all the tents and all that, the chairs and shit. And I got there, and it was a ton of snow, and I started setting up this funeral, and this limo, the hearse pulled up. And we were in Goodland, Kansas, and they had brought a body from like Salina, I think. And they said that they got out. They're like, hey, you don't need to put any chairs or anything up. And I was like, why? They're like, oh, this guy doesn't have any family or friends. And I was like, kind of sad, I was like, oh. And they said he was mentally retarded. They're like, yeah, he was just like, I'm going to mute you while I talk, and I'll mute you. But basically, he was like basically mentally retarded. He didn't have any friends or family. So when they all left, they put him in, it was a cardboard box. They put him in the hole. I did like a tiny little funeral for him, just me there, because I felt really weird about somebody just being buried and nobody being at their funeral. But yeah, dude, cardboard box. They'll give it to you.
See, I want to be cremated, but I like the thought of like, hey, can we just rent this for a couple hours so you guys just, and then like after everybody leaves, then you burn me. But I really do want I really do want it to be, if I do have a funeral, I don't know if I'm going to have one or not yet. But I've kind of thought like, do I want to make it funny? And I was like, I kind of do. And like the whole Donnie scene would be fantastic. Just to,
I still vote this dude at Dave and Buster's.
They wouldn't do it. It's illegal. Trust me, if I could do that, I would do it.
How happy would you be if you came to my funeral and I was like on display, like, or remember like whenever we found that one thing where people would instead of putting you in a casket, they basically like do what they do to dead animals. They make you stand.
It's in Brazil,
like this.
Brazil, yeah, they had the dude like posted up in the fucking corner, and like he's got a cigarette and a drink in his hand with shades on, and he's like all looking all dapper as shit. And people are taking pictures. It reminds me of The Great Outdoors, where he's like, what old man doesn't want a little girl kissing him on the cheek? A dead one. Phil died on the car ride here, and then he just posted this guy up at his birthday party in a wheelchair.
What are your thoughts on people taking selfies with bodies? It happens a lot.
If somebody does, that's why I want to rent a casket. I want somebody to be that. I hope I have a friend that is that fucked up that they would take a I have a friend. Hopefully, I have a friend that is that fucked up that they would actually take a selfie.
Dude, Stephanie will take a full on just picture. When she went to her brother's funeral like 4 months ago, she sent me a picture of his body in the casket, and I was like, "You're so fucking weird, man."
Hold on, I'm gonna have to leave. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I heard that somebody got a cease and desist. No idea. D-Fuck is in the house.
Oh, D for Christopher.
D-Fuck.
Here now.
D-Fuck.
D-Fuck.
That's her street name from 8 Mile.
You
don't live 2 houses down from where fucking Eminem grew up and not have a street name.
You don't grow up 2 miles or 2 blocks from where Eminem grew up and look like the picture that's on there.
Marshall Mathers. D-Fuck's kind of cute, man. She's a good looking lady. This guy left. He was wanting to know where D-Fur lives.
In the D?
You go to fucking what state is Detroit in? Michigan?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, you can tell you dropped out of high school.
I did.
Oh, I know.
You go to Michigan and you're gonna hang a series of rights until you see 8 Mile.
A series of rights.
A series of rights. Once you get into Michigan, you just start hanging Rodneys every chance you get.
And then eventually you'll end up on 8 Mile, the most dangerous street in the city.
Once you've made 6 Rodneys, you're going to take 2 Larrys, and then you're going to be right in front of Marshall Mathers' childhood home. You walk two houses down, you'll find D-Fuck's house. Hey, what happened down there? Okay, I thought maybe somebody passed away. I heard a thud. It's just my dog jumping. I got an email today saying it's pulled back. I will send the receipt to your phone right now. Oh, Rock Chalk got a cease and desist. Oh, yeah, I heard it was Rock Chalk. I just didn't know what it meant. After going to a Rock has docked me, I'm over her psychics for starting to come my area. Cool, I am done now. Enough is enough. I get it. I don't take any of the YouTube shit seriously. Plus, I honestly don't know super what it's like to be doxxed because I'm stupid and I've always used my real name on even like when I used to be on Reddit for real, it was like Derek Releford. Now I just have like a fake name, but I've always just put my real name on the internet.
Yeah, I don't need a fake name, but I'm not a girl either.
Oh, I mean, I get having a fake name. I'm just saying, like I've always had my real name. Like, dude, did you know? Like, I don't know. I have every once in a while I'll Google myself just to see if like I can find my address. I think the longest it's ever taken me to find my address on the internet without paying a dime is maybe 5 minutes, dude. Like, your name's out there, you're fucked. You know, people can find you.
Oh, yeah. Did I tell you like the whole thing about what happened where, you know, people are getting scammed left and right, you know? Right? But I got a phone call and this dude was like, they sent me my address and stuff, and they were like basically blaming my 14-year-old kid for trying to solicit prostitutes.
How?
I don't know. The kid doesn't fucking shower, man. I don't know. He's not trying to. He doesn't. I'm not gonna talk about like my son like that, but I mean, like, dude, he's one of those kids that refuses to Google shit. I'm like, you know, we made this stuff so much easier for you guys, and now you're just like snubbing your nose at it. It kind of pisses me off. But also could write a song with AI. What the fuck?
That's the worst thing he did. For real though, fuck. I mean, Rock Chalk has everything you've said. I agree with except for this. Rock Chalk has not only like told people about me, she's called me a murderer essentially. Like there's been several times where she's had people on the screen saying that I was a God's misfit, which is basically the cult that the people who murdered those 2 ladies belong to. So like I have no problem with the MILF mods. Like I don't. I agree that if YouTube drama is something that makes your blood pressure go up and makes you lose sleep, you should definitely avoid it like the plague. I just don't get it, I guess. And again, it's just I'm different, I guess. I understand that like I might be different. I just don't get it. Like, of course I know what it's like to have Pam over there in Wichita talk shit about me and say I'm a murderer and stuff. Of course I know what that feels like. But I can't quit the internet because a lady in Wichita says I'm a murderer. You know, I just can't do that.
Why would they say you're a murderer?
This chick, Rock Chalk, I think that's Rock Chalk. It looks like a different name. She was covering those 2 moms that got murdered here by Elkhart in March last year. She was covering it too. Me and her got into a bunch of heated debates about stuff. She said some shit. I said some shit. But I mean, I'm just saying, basically, I know what it's like to have Rock Chalk say some wild shit about me and kind of tell people where I am and shit. It said the only Rock Chalk
remember
sent
hearing
me
about all this.
she sent me a screenshot. It just basically it says KS would like to recall the message cease and desist. That's all it says. And I can read. Everything else is just like email addresses and times and stuff. March 11th, which would be today, says that it was recalled. But again, though, I don't even know what the cease and desist is about. Like, I just know that there's a lot. Here's the thing. Like, I really don't cover that case anymore. I feel like it's over. I mean, not over. They still got to go to the court and everything. But I don't really cover that case. Where continue the lies. Everyone knows that if you only knew. I don't know who that is. I sent proof. I read it. I never called you on a live room. I mean, you called me a misfit. No hard feelings. I called you ass voice for a long time. You know?
Yeah.
Shit happens. I made this picture and said it was you.
Called you an unaliver? What is that? What is
on YouTube, you can't say words on YouTube. Your proof means nothing to anyone, Rock Chalk. Damn. Dude, these comments is getting feisty, dog.
I guess.
My thing is this, dude. I get why all the MILFs don't want to be mods anymore because they don't. I get it. I get it 100%. To me, I've said this 1,000 times. I don't take this shit very seriously. I take it like as serious as like wrestling. But as far as like being doxxed and shit, like I've called the police multiple times in the last 6 months because I live on very private property. Like the only way to get in front of my house, you have to know where you're going. And there's been multiple vehicles that pull up and just sit there since I started covering that case. So, I mean, I get it. I understand that some threats are real. I don't really, all is love and all is fair in love and YouTube. That's what I feel like. I don't feel like, I'm not afraid of Rock Talk at all.
Yeah, it costs what? You know what else costs lives? Drinking a shitload of booze. Yeah, that can
See, honestly, and again, not to be crass and not to be like shitty, but like to me, some lady talking shit about me on YouTube, it does suck, but my good friend is laying in a hospital bed currently in Kansas City, and he don't know if he's going to be here in 6 months. So to me, like in the totem pole of shit that is on my mind, some lady in Wichita not liking me is it's not even in the top. It doesn't crack the top 10 of shit that bothers me on this planet. You know what I mean? It can't. Exactly. I don't have enough time to care about stuff like that, you know?
No, I understand. I understand completely. Well, that's like going back to that whole thing. Like, so, you know, I was working at the casino at the time, and I went and talked to so our security is basically cops, and I went and talked to, you know, the gaming Missouri gaming is like Missouri Highway Patrol, or, you know, they're cops. Yeah. And so I went and talked to him. I was like, hey, look, this dude's showing me my fucking address and saying stuff about me soliciting, or like my kids soliciting prostitutes, like, and we've got to pay their bill. It's like $3,000, and the it's always $3,000, and then it just keeps going down. And like eventually, the guy was like, "Yeah, we're with the Sinaloa cartel," and I'm like, "No, you're not," because number one, they don't lower their prices, because like by the end of it, they were like, "Oh, basically, how about you just pay us $600 and we just call it a day?" And I'm like, "Fuck you, dude!" But like I went to this. The state trooper dude, and he's just like, yeah, you have about just as good a chance as these guys showing up as somebody breaking into your house tonight. He's like, either way, I mean, he's like, it could happen. It probably won't.
Yeah.
But I was
like realistic threats or not, if it's a realistic threat. Like this is, okay. As far as the mods and stuff go, dude, like, what the hell just happened? I thought I downloaded that. Excuse me. Very rude. Very disgusting that I'm doing things as such, dude.
But no, you were talking, they sent me my address, and like, they're like, yeah. I was like, well, I'm not paying you, so, you know, fuck off. And then they're saying like, well, you're going to be a dead man. We're going to kill you in front of your family. I'm like, okay, first off, if you're saying you work for the cartel.
This is a real story. You're still, somebody's threatening you this way.
Somebody did.
Was it the guy that robbed you like online? You said some guy stole a bunch of money from you?
No. No one. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You told me that some guy like had hacked your computer and got some money from you, and you had our buddy VT look at your computer because this was a while ago.
Yeah. No. This is different. This is completely different.
Okay.
But yes, somebody had hacked my computer and had stolen a bunch of money. It was like a significant amount that I don't feel comfortable just closing. So it was more than $1,000. Anyways, but it was like over time they were stealing it. Like they were smart about it because I didn't fucking know. But anyways, no, this was like this time last year. And I'm like sitting here talking to I went and talked to the guy, the state trooper dude, and then they sent me like this deal, and the guy called me back. He's like, "Look, we'll settle for $600." I was like, he's like, either that or you're a dead man. I was like, first off, look, I'm not gonna pretend to know anything about how the cartel works, and I don't want to know. Because that's not a life that I want to be a part of. But I do have a feeling that these guys aren't the type, the dudes that have been said to have been rumored to have kidnapped people and then disposed of families. I don't think they make phone call threats.
And they definitely don't lower their like 10 grand. Okay, $50 and we'll go, what? That's not gangster.
We can settle out of court right now for $20.
You're like, bro, you're offering me like you're offering me like fucking.
Hold on, it's about to get loud. Keep talking.
You're good, man. We love the sounds of hospitals on this podcast, dude. Already know who changed their names, for fuck's sake. Who cares? I think people care. I think a lot of people watching this stream really care who's saying whose name and who's saying what. Who is saying what? For the most part, but no, like on this shit, where is that? The only thing the MILF mods did that I'm not mad at, but I think is gay, which I'm gay 3 times a day probably. All gay means is going against yourself. That's all it means. You do something that goes against your best interest. The only thing the MILF mods did, in my opinion, was let a lady in Wichita bully him off the internet. Like, how dare you? You are the goddamn MILF mods. People should be afraid. People are afraid of the MILF mods. That's why they send people in here fucking trying to talk shit and trying to ruffle your feathers. That's why they talk shit about you on their lives. If people didn't care about the MILF mods, they wouldn't talk about them. They wouldn't say their personal names. They wouldn't say their personal business. You're famous, MILF mods. People are afraid of you. Obviously, the whole who cares thing it's not real because they obviously do care because they keep saying your name and everything. So it was gay to see all the MILF mods kind of run and hide. I get it. I'm not saying don't do it, but I thought that was all the MILF mods going against themselves. You're stronger than that. You're bigger than that, and you should never be afraid of a lady in Wichita.
No, that's what I was actually getting ready to add to that. It's like if I'm running in fear by some broad in Wichita, do you want to dox me? I'll give you my hospital bed number if you want to come do something to me. But I'm not. I'm more scared of going down to Old Town in Wichita than some strumpet. What
does Shooter McGavin say to Happy Gilmore?
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Oh yeah. Pretty much, dude.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
I
Gross.
do, dude.
But yeah, seriously, it's I don't understand. Like, people are like, "Oh man, fucking dox me, dude." Okay, cool. What are you gonna do? You're gonna come. You're gonna come attack me. You're gonna come attack me. You will be shot. Number one. Number two. So that's. I just need this taken off. It's done. Or just let Rachel know that it's done.
The Derek Releford Show live from the hospital. The reason the MILF wants to take a break is because of sage reasons that rock chocolate tacos. She's calling Pam out right now.
Thank you.
I didn't say your name or address, whatever. I mean, I hope not. I mean, I don't think it's smart to be doxing people on the internet in 2025. I don't think it's a great idea, no matter how you frame it. I don't think it's a good idea to give anybody any kind of, and the only reason I give D-Fuck's information out, the only reason I dox D-Fuck on every show is because I firmly believe that she can handle her own because she lives on 8 Mile. Like, you're telling me D-Fuck doesn't have a heater on her at all times on 8 Mile? Are you kidding me?
8 Mile, shit. Who cares about 8 Mile? Let's talk about just Detroit itself. You could buy a house for $1.
Dude, I'm thinking about that. Me and Steph were looking at like videos, like the cheapest place to buy a house in America, just in case we get froggy. We're like, let's just run again and go somewhere new, you know? There's a lot of places in America where you can get a lot of house. Dude, Toledo, Ohio, you can get a lot of house for cheap.
Dude, Minnesota looks fantastic, and it's gorgeous up there. Like, you can get a house I would pay like $500,000 for here.
Yeah.
You pay like $220 there, which is, and you get like a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house with like a couple acres.
Where?
In like Minnesota, and you're like by one of the Great Lakes.
Yeah, but you got to be around Kim and all those douchers.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't have to talk to them.
Look at this, dude. This is Toledo, Ohio. 3 bedrooms, 8,500.
What's the inside look like?
Let's get to it. There you go. That's very esque. I don't hate that.
I mean, it's a flipper for sure.
Look at that old school. You can cook hot dogs old school status with a fork on that stove.
Yeah, you can cook tortillas the same way.
You very well could if you were Hispanic. No, I'm just kidding. I would do that, but I would definitely have some hot dog. $85K for this butte. Look, I would take chits there. Oh, the aerial view. This is what it looks. This is what it looks like up here when you shit.
It's got a full bath. Yeah, see,
dude, this isn't bad. $85K, bro. I gotta see the yard though. I like the neighborhood. I mean, oh, look at that, dude.
I mean, you look at think of all the SA you could do down there.
Whoa. Think of how many people you could hold in this room against their will. I mean,
yeah, exactly. I mean, you could recreate the first Saw movie.
Oh shit, dude, that's a massive bit. Okay, true question. You're down there. It's 2 a.m. You're doing some laundry, and you have to go up the stairs. As a 40-year-old man, do you put a little giddy in your step because you're scared?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm terrified if I'm doing laundry in that basement at 12 o'clock at night. I'm like, there is something in here, and it is going to be it wants to be inside of me. Look at that, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's where Roud lives.
He probably inspected that house.
He probably did. Oh, they got some expensive ones.
Yeah, but
Four
go to that
bed.
one that's 220,000.
Well, this one's 80,000 for 4 bedrooms, bro. Which one?
It was like 220,000. Let's see what you get
Okay.
for 222,000.
This looks like a goddamn Hallmark commercial.
It does.
1,400 square, 1,480.
See, it looks small from the street, but it's actually pretty big.
She's got an ass on her.
She's
Hey, let me
got an
check
ass
these comments,
on.
dude. We have a lot of people fighting real quick. I don't want to. Rock is saying she did not dox somebody. I didn't see the live. I've seen her dox you before. You were also putting out people's names. Why do people on the internet feel the need to
Why do you people care?
lawsuits on people? Say anybody's real name. Derek, you are good. Nobody is going down 8 Mile. I hope not. She's strapped. D-Fer has receipts.
What is this receipts thing too? Like, I mean,
because I guess Rock Chalk was saying D-Fuck's address on the internet on her live stream.
Okay, well, no one's gonna come to your house.
I hope not. Well, she lives on 8 Mile. D-Fuck's a MILF mod. She's on the not on the dark side here. Christopher has a criminal record. Not a good idea threatening people. Yeah, that Christopher guy, he did ask for D-Fuck's address tonight, or he asked where she was. Weird.
What is this? What is this whole deal for? Like, why? Why does he care?
I think it's to make D-Fuck nervous.
For what? Why?
See, she's doxing
Here's
me.
the $1 million question.
Nobody knows my real name is Jarek. Anyway, back to the house. This one is no need to hire a carpenter. It's already been flipped.
Yeah.
Like, she's good to go, bro. Look at that. You throw a kid in there, say, hey, grow up. I'm going to be in the other room. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that beauty.
That is a nice place.
And oh man, look, and the toilet paper's right across from the toilet.
Yeah.
It's not next to it. So you don't have to have that awkward grab. You can have the grab like right in front of you.
Yeah.
That's just picturesque right there. I mean,
80K. No, this is 220K. That's why it's so nice. Look at that, dude. Coffee bar.
When I was drinking, I mean, that would have been great.
No, that's coffee, sir. That's not booze. That's coffee.
Then that person has no life because they've invested way too much time in coffee.
No, dude, coffee is great. I mean, I wouldn't do it. Look at that. State of the art appliances.
State of the art appliances. You got room to put like an island in there for more counter space.
That is dope.
The stairs is great. That means you could just there. Look at that right there. The loft. Ugh.
The loft. That's the boom boom room.
And then it's got that little thing. It's got that little like closet over there to the side where you can lock the person up when you're done with them. Oh, look, it's got two, one on each side. So you could. I mean, that's perfect for me.
Look at that.
I really hope that my wife and my partner are not watching this and thinking that I'm some. No, they know me. They're in a relationship.
What's the deal with dungeons in Ohio, bro?
I mean,
oh, they got a shitter in this one.
It's just a lonely shitter.
Dude, that's like prison status. If you're shitting with no wall, there's no walls, you're just shitting. That's it.
You know what that is? That is a room for a 14-year-old boy. Like, get your fucking ass down to the basement. You got your own toilet, your own fucking sink. Yeah, you got to sleep next to the creepy ass furnace, but who gives a shit? You got your own spot.
Yes, you are at risk for carbon monoxide and hantavirus, but you're gonna have a ball down there.
Yeah, right, dude. Like, you can bring in
dude, look at that.
It's got a back entrance.
Well, I think that's a separate thing. I think you throw the mother-in-law in that thing. Yeah, that's a mother-in-law house, dude.
See,
that's gorgeous.
Put the old 57 in there.
Yeah, I think I've been telling Steph we need
3 bedroom, 3 bath. That's not good though.
How many beds do you need with your poly family? Okay, 5. Look at this, dude. $80K for this house. 5 bedrooms.
That's just a beautiful little little domicile there.
People will know you. People will definitely know your ethnicity before they even have to knock on your door. They'll be like, "Oh, there's definitely a Mexican here living with 2 women."
Look at the turquoise porch. The only thing that's missing is a tile everything floor.
Kitchen's
That
a little
house
rough.
reeks of fabuloso.
They have 3 trash cans.
And 2 microwaves.
Yeah,
And on top of one microwave is a gigantic crock pot. That is, no one uses that exercise equipment.
That's
you
cool.
can see the dust on that exercise equipment.
This is, I don't know, $80K for 5 bedrooms though. I'll look. Whoa, dude, that's cool.
It's got charm.
This looks like a dormitory style living, dude.
Well,
This is the one.
if I was trying to sell my house, I probably would have made the bed.
Another
dungeon.
dungeon.
The cobwebs in the ceiling. That's a good look there too.
It's 1,700 square feet, bro. Oh, dude, that's kind of dope though. You do some work to it, it looks pretty dope.
Well, at $80K, dude. I mean, you could put $100,000 depending on the neighborhood.
I love the coffee bar. Was my favorite.
Yeah, it was a good. Smith
You're
and
saying
Wesson
people should
German.
be scared of you because you have guns? That's weird.
Yeah, you live in Wichita. You should have a gun.
That's kind of odd to say people should be afraid of you because you're strapped.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid. I mean, it takes a lot. You're the type of person that shouldn't own one. Be afraid of me. I got a gun.
She's like, you should be very afraid of me. I'm strapped.
I don't know if you noticed or knew this, but the whole point of being a firearm owner is for protection, or as a tool for hunting. And let me just say, yeah, I'm armed. Okay, cool. I'm not making threats. Oh, you can come see me. You leave me the pad box. We don't call 911. Go fuck yourself.
She keeps that horn on her.
Like I don't want to have to use a gun. I have one just in case I have to use one. But my God, that's gonna fuck up my life. Number one, I'm gonna have to get a lawyer, which I hate lawyers. Number two, it's still like you still killed somebody.
Dude, do you know who what the fuck is it? Let me look it up real quick, dude. Oh, come on. So there's this chick on TikTok, dude. What's her name, dude? Oh, there she is. Okay, let me find some picture. So there's this chick on TikTok, bro. Let me show you her picture real quick. And me and Steph were watching videos of her the other day, dude. Like, she's one of those people on the internet that people love to hate. She's eccentric. She says really crude shit. But anyway, every day you get on YouTube, there's a ton of videos of people just talking about what this chick did last night. Like, they're like, oh, it's like a 24/7 expose on her chick on this. What's her real name? Topiachu on TikTok. She's look at this, dude. She's got fucking 390,000 followers. So this chick's making money, dude. Just making these little 7.2 million views, dude. 50 million views. Anyway, the internet has just been making a killing, just making fun of this chick for the last 2 years. Today, everybody's being nice to her. Dude, last night, no shit. Her brother, and her mom were just hanging out. They were driving around, hanging out, and they had parked at a church parking lot. They were just chilling. Random dude comes over, decides to carjack him, shoots her mom. She's okay, but shoots her brother, kills him immediately. This chick got out of the car and called the police, and they caught the guy. The guy took off on a high-speed chase, and then he ended up wrecking at a shopping center, and then he got the security guard of the shopping center he didn't know the guy had just capped somebody in the back seat. He goes over there somehow to intervene, and the guy starts shooting at the security guard. So they get into a shootout in the parking lot. This all happened like 5 this morning, and the security guard ended up smoking the guy that killed this chick's brother. But just crazy, wrong place, wrong time. Just a crazy person decided to steal a car that was just sitting there in the middle of the night. You know, dude, that's crazy, bro.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like I'm starting to like, when I'm in my, I mean, yeah, it's kind of, when you're facing your own mortality, it is a trip. I'm not going to try to say that it's not. It is very difficult. But then you also have to wonder, like, people are like, then you get into the whole, people get in the whole ethics thing about accepting organs from, so somebody dies so you can live, and like, yeah, but they died anyways.
It'd be different if the organ transplant like situation was like, all right, how long you been sober? Cool. You did all your counseling? Cool. Now your next task is to make a friend, start making friends online and start seeing if they match your blood type. And then hit us up when you meet someone that has what we need and invite them to a hotel party. Bring ice. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be different if you were out hunting organs. No, you're right. There are people that die already.
Yeah, somebody's going to get those fucking organs. Might as well be me.
Dude, me and Steph are both organ donors. She's never been one, but I told her I was, and so she did it when we got our licenses in Oklahoma. She became an organ donor. I think the main thing is the reason a lot of people don't be organ donors is because they're afraid that, like, they think that, like, ambulance people are out there, like, they pull your wallet out, they see you're an organ donor, and they're just like, fuck this guy. Let's get these organs sent out, you know. But I don't think that's the case.
No, that's not the case at all. They really don't like people dying on them. It really messes with their mind. And that's kind of the same thing of like people that talk about like, oh, I got guns, just be scared of me. I'm white trash and I'm in trouble. You know, just have another PBR and calm down, Doris.
Rock Chalk says that her dogs' names are Smith and Wesson. I get it now. I get it.
So I read it. Yeah, I figured it out.
I thought she was talking about she had that somebody's talking. I thought she said she had that horn on her is what she was saying. We know your bloodhound's names. We know they're GS. We know your middle 555. Yeah.
Oh, you got a bloodhound? That's cool.
She's got bloodhounds. They're houndy.
I don't know. I've always wanted a bloodhound. Instead, I got Clark.
Clark Kent. Hey, is Shitrock still alive?
Shitrock is still alive. And kicking.
He loves it.
She's had it with this other cat that lives in the house, as have I. And
here, I'll dox myself real quick, dude. This is my house. That's my idiot dog. Both of them.
That's
my
a nice little
all the way
spot,
up. Dude, that garage is completely empty. The garage is completely empty, bro. I need to do something with it.
Is that your grandparents' house?
No, this is a house south of Elkhart. Like, if you go right to the left of me, if you go like 2 football fields, you're in the state line. You're in, like, I live 2 football fields in Oklahoma. Elkhart's like you can go to like Jim Dandy and Dairy Cream in Elkhart within like 5 minutes. You can get there. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Well, I'm right by Elkhart.
Okay.
Rick, as you haven't heard of Rick's new bar.
No, I used to frequent a place called Rick's Place, though. It wasn't a new bar, but this guy drank Keystone Light with ice in it. That was weird. Jesus Christ, you look like the American Gothic painting.
My kids are so chubby. They're just chubby little white kids. I mean, they're mostly white. Mostly white. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's where I like. I'm glad that Alex had kids with a white dude, so you don't have little frijoles running around.
Just little brown kids. My kids are like 1/4 Mexican.
Yeah, no one's gonna accept them. We're not gonna accept them.
No one will believe me that they're little Mexicans, dude. Nobody will believe me at all.
You can see it in Doc.
Dude, check out this footage me and Norm got the other day, dude. This is like 15 minutes. I've lived in Elkhart, I grew up here. This is like 15, 20 minutes from Elkhart, dude. Check this shit out, dude. This shit is so sick, dude.
That's what, oh God, I can't remember. Is Derek Releford? He's the comedian. He's like, yeah, I went to Kansas. He's like, that's where all the prisons should be. He's like, let him escape. He's like, because in El Dorado, there's a prison with no fences or anything.
Dude, this is the new drone that my boss bought. It's programmed to follow Norm in this setting, so it's just a tiny drone just following him everywhere he goes, dude. It's dope. It's loud as shit, but it's like, I didn't think Norm was going to go into the nappy dugout because he said there was definitely somebody living down there. So there's a homeless person within 20 miles of Elkhart. He said there was somebody living down there for sure.
Is that homeless though?
Living out here?
If you've got a roof. And what do they have the drainage ditch in Elkhart for? It doesn't ever rain.
What's north of Elkhart? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. This bridge is famous, though, dude. Like, I walk by it here in a second. See, dude, look how svelte and how much sex appeal that I have. I'm very much sexual when you see me from across the street these days. I used to look so fat and slovenly, but now I'm just so sexually attracted. The Mason Arch Bridge. Look at this shot, dude. Look at this sex. I'm just like basically sexual. This is a good shot.
Is that the same Jaws shirt that you've had for like 19? Oh, I've been by that school.
We have
Richfield. Yeah, I've been by there.
Me and Stephanie retired a lot of my shirts. My Jaws shirt has been retired finally. It's like I got it before Race was born. He's 10. He'll be 11 in 3 months. So basically, that Jaws shirt, dude, lasted me, and it looks like it's been around for 11 years.
How old's Doc? Doesn't look good.
Doc is going to be 9 in 20 days.
Yeah, so Doc so Race is 1 year older than.
It's like me and my brother Ian. It's like it's close. It's just under 2 years. So half the year you're only 1 year apart. The other half the year you're in. You're like, it seems like you're 2 years apart. Check out you've probably been, if you've been to Ridgefield, dude, you've probably been here. Just beautiful church.
Well, it was funny you sent that picture of
it wasn't Guyman. Because he used to work in Guyman. He works in Johnson now.
Okay, so yeah, I used to have to go to Johnson as well.
He sent me that. He goes, "Is this your boy?" And I was like, 100 years ago. He's like, "I just found this crinkled up and folded in my new desk because he just switched offices." I was like, "Yeah, he used to work there. That's crazy, dude."
Yeah, that was my card. I don't want to know. I mean, in Johnson, I only went to 3 different places, so I can pinpoint which 3 different places he probably worked at. But
I thought Rock Chalk said that she was leaving to go watch something else. She is brave. Raven is one tough bitch. I wouldn't fuck with the MILF mods. Yeah, if you went together, start a bar once we move, Rick doesn't even if he did, who cares? Good for him. He said it. No, don't care if Mom Betty Raven, she pay. I don't know what's going on. It sounds wild what's going on in the chat right now. If I'm just
you ladies are like mean to each other.
It is
we're
wild.
Just being funny. You guys are being mean.
We are just being kind of sexual.
Yeah, you guys are being scumbags, or this person's being a scumbag. Hey, you want to talk about moms? Mine's
Your
dead.
mom?
No, she's talking about people's moms. No, don't care about mom. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't care about mine either. She's dead. She doesn't care about me either. I don't even know that had no relevance to their conversation whatsoever because their conversation is not relevant. Like, I don't understand why you're getting in an argument. What is the point of getting in an argument with somebody on YouTube?
No, they have beef. They have you stay out of it, Aldape. These ladies need to fight it out. Because I do think Rock Chalk be talking a little bit too much shit, bro. I think she be talking too much shit. I don't hate Rock
She
Chalk.
reminds me of the weed kids.
She texts me. We're good. Here, real quick.
Do you remember the slovenly obese, like morbidly obese people that we used to like host their radio show or their talk show, which was just them, the two fat fucks that just sat there and smoked weed all day long.
Vito and Maddie.
Yeah, receipts. That's where I first heard the term receipts, and I'm like, receipts about what? Why do you care? You don't even live near this person. This person has nothing to do with your daily life. What is this person doing to you that you think you have to go out of your way to talk shit on them on YouTube? I think
they have valid beef, bro. I think they have valid beefs, big dog. Dude,
About
check out these bros that were in my living room.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. I've seen them before.
But have you seen them live from my living room with Typhon on the couch? There's Point Rock, dude. You got to go to. I took you to Point Rock, didn't I? When we did the Elkhart show.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. See, my house looks like a cabin, bro. I don't know if it is one though. It's kind of cabinish.
But like, that's kind of the thing. Like, dude, like, people that know, like, that's cool. That's something interesting. You had this like really badass bluegrass band playing in your living room. It's honestly, if you listen to David play in the living room, we can ever get him out, like he'll sit there in his room and play guitar all the time, and it pisses me off. I'm like, yeah, we like music too. Why don't you come and join this share this with the? It's like gum in school. Like, share it with the rest of the class.
Dude, Stephanie works here. Look at the screen. It's a roller skating. It's one of the only ones still available.
Oh, it's a big thing here.
Well, Wichita, I think, has Huguenot's getting one.
Like a lot of the old nostalgic shit that we did when we were kids is coming back out, and like, but those little thingies with the little white thingies made out of PVC pipe.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? We're just
dude. Kids need no, dude. Every time Stephanie works there, like pretty much every other weekend, if not every weekend, and I'll go hang out there with like my kids for like an hour or two. You see so many people just biff it. Kids, Stephanie's first day there, within 10 minutes, some kid snapped his arm like a Kit Kat, bro.
That's awesome. That's how we grow up. That's how you raise kids that aren't pussies.
Dude, Doobie's in the house, bro.
Doobie, Chris. Okay, he was. I know I was talking shit on the weed groups.
Vito and Mad.
Yeah, but Doobie is one of the dudes that I.
And really, the only one out of all the weed people that you should be mad at is Doobie, because he's the one who almost killed you with marijuana.
Yeah, right. No, it was him and Joe collectively.
You almost became the first person to overdose on marijuana.
Dude, Doobie. Yeah. By the way, Doobie, I love you to death, buddy. But fuck you. You made me forget how to cook chicken.
Dude, all I remember is we finally got you off the grill. You were just staring at the grill as if it were teaching you lessons. And then we got you inside, and then you sat down and we put like a beautiful plate of food in front of you with homemade mac, and you just stared at it as if like you
What am
just stared at it, bro.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Your wife had to drive you to the hotel and put you in bed, dude.
Yeah, because I wanted to walk.
Dewey almost killed you.
He did, but I love him for it, you know. I just remember him be hitting those dabs, and you'd be like, "No."
I told him, I don't know why they did that. I told him that was a horrible idea.
You're just like, but like right as like you're like, oh, and you turn around, and I'm like sitting there with the little thing and the little pad or whatever, and you're like, "No, oh shit." I just sat there looking at a grill, turning chicken into leather. Dude, and I'm a really good, like, that's the one thing I'm good at is like grilling food, and I completely forgot what I was doing. I was just watching this chicken just smolder.
That was a crazy day. It was my pool in Phoenix, and there was like 3 weed streamers there, plus us. Everybody was going live from different. I wonder if there's any videos of that day available still.
Is that the one where you have me doing the jump into the pool where it looks like the...
I bet I can find that, dude. You want me to find that, dude?
No, don't. Where it's like NASA and it's a touchdown. Oh, you fucking asshole.
I forget, dude. I had a lot of good Aldape videos.
You made my mom think I was gay by posting shit with me dildos online.
The best is like she just texts you, I didn't know you were that way.
I thought you weren't that way.
Which is not something you want your mom to say to you. Son, I didn't know you were that way. It's like, yikes, what? Like, do you think she was pretty bummed out when she thought you were?
Oh, dude, she thought I was gay. Oh my god.
Her little heart couldn't have stood that, dude.
Oh, I kind of just to piss them off and like a big final fuck you to them. I kind of wish I had been gay.
Hey, man, there's time.
No, I'm good. I'm pretty. I don't cross swords.
All it takes is one weekend, one bar, one new friend, and you're halfway there, dude. You're full on gay at that point, dude.
Yeah, but I don't go to bars anymore. That's the problem. I quit drinking, so my inhibitions are pretty much where they are.
Yeah, but you could turn your alcohol addiction into a sexual addiction, but only towards gay dude butts. No,
I'm good.
Would you be gay for a weekend just to see if you could be better at being gay than I was if we had like a gay off?
No, I don't think so. I think you totally beat me at being gay.
I don't know, dude. What stops you? What's the stopping point? Why have you not yet at age 40 tried it?
Because I like broads.
I do too. There's a lot of bisexual people out there. Like, what is the thing that makes you not do it?
Have you ever seen a dick?
You're being serious?
Yeah, I'm being flat honest. Have you ever seen a dick? They're not impressive.
I've seen a couple in my day. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Have you seen a vagina after you come, though? About the same story.
Look.
No,
it's
I'm
not
sorry,
the same
dude.
story.
It's the same story, a hundo.
No.
I'm telling you, dude. The thought of sex post ejaculate, the most disgusting thing on the planet, bro. The thought of sex after it's over is gross, dude.
I don't think you're having the right type of sex, Derek.
No, I'm just saying. Not even like if you're by solo sex, dude. It's the thought of sex is gross after the bad man's gone. After the bad stuff's gone. It's over. Like I don't want anything to do with sexual talk. I don't want to hear about sex. I don't want to think about it.
that comes from like the type of. See, one thing I've noticed, I have not watched
pornography.
Pornography. in 3 years.
Really?
Yeah. First off, it got a little weird, like the whole stepmom thing. That was kind of, I was like, ew. Like,
Porn did get weird.
Yeah, porn started to get weird, and then you're like, man. But that's where I think, like, especially if you're beaten, and like you gotta. That's one of the things I haven't beat it in a while, in 3 years.
You haven't pleasured yourself in 3 years?
No.
Are you a gay man?
No. I just I'm with two attractive women. I don't need.
If you have,
they're not dried up old ladies. They're good to go.
Okay, I'm going to show you a 45-second old Derek Releford Show clip, and I bet you masturbate as soon as you get off the air. As soon as you get off the air phone call. Okay, here we go.
Sammy, Jeff wants you to talk him off.
Talk him to jack him off?
Talk him off while he jerks off.
Oh, yeah, well, how does he like it?
He wants to be called a little fucking sissy.
Oh, you little fucking sissy. Rub that dick. Oh, yeah, stroke it real hard. Play with the end. Oh, yeah, like that. You playing with it? Oh, good, now pull it real hard on for me. Ooh, it's turning me on knowing you're fucking slamming on that weenie.
Remember that term? Slamming on that weenie?
Slamming on that weenie. If somebody said to me,
go ahead,
with a straight face and said, "Oh, it makes me feel so. I'm so hot," thinking of you slamming on that weenie. I would like. I was like, "Hold on, what did you just say?" Okay.
So for 3 years, you've abstained from slamming on your weenie.
Oh yeah.
What a grotesque way to say that.
Seriously, slamming on that weenie.
Slamming on that weenie over there.
Like fucking jerking the gherkin is better than that.
I just found that in my. Oh, I have a video of Benji humping a Pooh Bear. That's good. We'll save that for next week.
Save that for the next disgusting podcast. Dude, that's so like. See, and that's the thing. It's like, okay, so like the whole beating it thing, like I don't need to. I'm in a relationship with two extremely attractive. I mean, to me, anyways, two people that I find extremely attractive. And therefore, I don't feel the need to look at like fake shit. And
there's no need for weenie slamming in your life.
There's no need for weenie slamming in my life. It gets slammed other ways, like the real way, and I'm cool with that.
So they are. Your weenie is getting slammed on, but just not necessarily in that way.
Yeah, and it's not being called slamming on that weenie. Dude.
You're better than that?
I'm better than slamming on that weenie, that's for sure. My God.
That's for damn sure?
That's for damn sure. Like, Jesus Christ, man. If somebody seriously, if somebody said you're slamming on that, I'm going to be slamming on that weenie. Or like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
It is
fuck
odd.
Did you say to me?
It's an odd thing to say to a fellow on the internet.
Huh?
I said it's an odd thing to say to a fellow on the internet for sure.
It's an odd thing to say to anybody, anywhere. Like if some dude is just sitting there like pounding the hog. She says slamming on that weenie. And it comes out like with a serious look on her.
Next time somebody texts you, say, "What are you doing?" Just be like slamming on that weenie.
She said it with a serious sound on her voice, though, dude. Like, you said that, like, trying to be serious. Like, wow.
There's our buddy Dustin.
What's he doing?
He's inking my face up, dog. That's the day I got street cred.
You didn't get a face tattoo.
Yes, I did.
What does it say? Blessed?
It says I quit. So listen, when I went to get my tattoos from Dustin, I got a face tattoo, and I also got my own face on my arm. And he told me, he's like, dude, you're lucky I know you. I was like, why? He's like, because I probably would never give somebody a face tattoo, and I would definitely never tattoo somebody's own face on their arm. He's like, I've known you for like a decade or 2 decades. He's like, I'll do it for you. But it was too first for him. He's not down with the face tattoo thing. Not gonna be able to make beans and weenies for camping. I know you gotta be careful when you're slamming on that weenie. What was all the weenie talk that made all the chat leave?
I got the Raven rolling over there. I'm like, thank you. I'll be here all week. Be sure to tip your waitress. Like, seriously though, like I'm actually gonna get a face tattoo as well.
Dude, do it, dude. You don't feel like he told me. He goes, because I thought he was gonna say it's gonna hurt real bad. Right before he did it, he goes, "No, I've heard that you don't feel this at all." And I hate getting tattoos, dude. Like I hate it. But whenever he started, bro, I did not feel it. Literally felt like the whole time he was tatting my face, it literally felt like he was writing on my face with like a big pen. Like it didn't hurt at all, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I want to get like on my right arm, like where I used to like shoot up. I want to get like a Black Widow, like right on the main vein.
On the hogster?
Yeah, but instead of like the thorax or the abdomen, I want it to be like a skull and shit. It's gonna be rad. And then on the face tats, I want to get like. I've done some questionable things in my life that nothing like that. This is like stuff that I will take to my grave that only a select 2 people in the world know about. But it's like it's like instead of the teardrop, it's the anchor. Like it's like you're stuck here. You know, like this is it. I don't know. It's a very. But then I kind of want to get a neck tattoo just so I can be like the stereotypical Mexican. But I want it to be like a little spooky or something, like a gang name.
Dude, I think the neck would hurt, bro. I'm just being honest.
Like get it to where it says like little slinky. Or something like that. Something stupid.
Little stank.
Little stank.
Dude, when I got a face tattoo and I got my own face on my arm, and then whenever he did that, because the only reason I got my own face on my arm is because he draws most of his tattoos for his clients on his iPad with like a smart pen and shit. The first picture he ever drew on his iPad was a picture of my face. So I was like, dude, put that on me, because it was on his iPad. And then while he was like drawing it, I was like, man, it's kind of gay to put a picture of your own face on your arm. And he's like, I wasn't going to say anything. He's like, again, I get it. So I had him write douchebag under it. So like when I went to get my job I have now, dude, I was like looking down and looking at my face tattoo. I was like, oh shit, dude. They didn't care at all, dude. They're just like, can you make videos look cool? I'm like, I got you, big dog.
Yeah, I got you, dude. Tattoos don't stop that. Yeah, that's kind of like I also want to get like rat paw prints on my arm, on my hands.
Rat prints?
Yeah, rat prints.
Like Prince, but as a rat?
No, that's a good idea.
You should get rat prints too.
Yeah. Dude. Specifically, if I were gonna do that, it would be a rat dressed up like Prince when Prince was on the playing "While My Guitar Gently Weeps." Have you ever seen that music video or that video?
No.
When they inducted George Harrison into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and they inducted Prince, but earlier in the week, he wasn't even in the top 20 of Billboard's top guitar players. So they were doing this thing for George Harrison. George Harrison's son is on it. It's Tom Petty, George Harrison.
Oh yeah. Where Prince rips it up.
Where he wasn't even supposed to be on the fucking song, and then he just goes out there with a Telecaster and just fucks that song to death.
Made love to the beat.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you know what? If he banged me, I'd let Prince bang me if he banged me like he banged that song.
I bet you would.
He was just fucking amazing. It's amazing. It was.
I bet you would do some shit like that, dude.
But he's dead now, so maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it in the afterlife. That's when I'll be gay.
You should never slam weenies, Raven.
Never slam weenies. Oh my God! Please, ladies out there, except for mine.
Dude, you were sick back then, 2018. I think he froze up, big dog.
Look at my chin had chins. And I was the better looking of the two.
Dude, I was huge. Dude, I was probably like 350 back then.
What is this? Wasn't this like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning? We went to Jack in the Box and crushed some Jumbo Jack burritos or something.
Let's go ahead and skip to the sesh where we eat. Oh, we're 4 minutes in waiting for our food still, dude. We were so fat. Look, just a couple of kittens out on the town.
A couple of kittens out on the town.
Just late night eating in Phoenix, dude.
Oh yeah, putting the straw behind my ear like it's a cigarette, like I'm somebody fucking cool. Please, oh man, it would have been so much better had the straw fallen behind me.
Do you remember when mukbangs were nobody judged you for eating food on the internet?
Yes.
There we go. There's a bag of dog shit, dude. Dude, it wasn't the alcohol that killed you. It was this night.
Yeah, dude.
It was the shit we're about to put in our mouth, dude. We both lost. Oh God, I can just hear the grease in that thing, dude.
Dude, look at the size. So my wedding ring does not fit any of my fingers. Doesn't even fit on my thumb anymore. I've lost so much weight. I weigh like 196 pounds.
You need to go to Jack in the Box immediately. Tell the doctors you figured out what the issue is.
No, I actually had. Alex has been. She's got like her days off are on the weekends, so she would come and stay 2 nights a week.
I'm really gonna smash this while we were just reckless kids, man. Look at that. I'm taking a fucking 12-inch burrito to the dome while I'm driving on a city street. I got it on my
with your knee.
First bite. What a fucking loser, dude. Oh, look at that. There we go.
So we had Jack in the Box the other day, and like we got this like we both got the same humongous ass burger. And she took a bite of her burger. I was like, a Jack in the Box is one of those that gets shit on all the time, but it's really fantastic. She's like, yeah, the last time I had Jack in the Box tacos I was hammered. And I was like, the last time I had Jack in the Box, I was in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was hammered. And then so we're both sober. We're sitting here in this hospital. We both take bites out of our burger. And she's like, the burger tastes like blown up black cat smells. And I'm like, And I was trying, like, we just spent money on his food, so I'm like trying to like, but she is extremely accurate when it comes to smells and tastes. Like, she can pinpoint that shit. Like, so, you know, like the saline flush they put, you know, when they flush your IVs and stuff, you can taste it. Walmart produce section is what it tastes like. And so we can't go to Walmart and get produce because it's like the smell and taste that they put on they spray on the vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
It like makes us
Race is like that. So Race, when he was like in the kindergarten, he had wrote something at school to his teacher, and it was just in his book bag. But basically, he had made like a sign that he wanted to post in the lunchroom, and he was like, no, I think he was like in the first grade, but it just said, "Do not eat the apples in the packages. They taste like hand sanitizer." And he's right, dude. They do taste like hand sanitizer.
Oh, the cut up ones?
Yeah, like the ones that are prepackaged in like McDonald's and kids meals and stuff. They taste like sanitizer.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dude, check this out, dude. Back when I was doing Lyft, I'm not going to hit play on this, but this is some chick, and you can't see her boyfriend behind that other seat, but his hand is in a bad place.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, they're like, can you put a country song on? I was like, yeah. And I just look in the rear view, and I was like, holy shit, dude. I think he's inside of her.
He was.
I was like, I'm pretty sure he is inside of that woman. I just hope that they were married and it was Christian, you know?
You know what I found out when I was in LA? If you don't have a place to bang somebody, you can get an Uber and you just tip the guy like another extra $50. He'll walk out of the fucking car
and let you bash in it?
And let you bash in it.
That's disgusting. What if he gets things on there?
I don't know, man, but like I found this out, and I'm sitting there with my 9-year-old son in the car, and I'm like sitting there talking to this dude. He's like, "Yeah, man, stuff gets pretty crazy around here." I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, I was like, "You make pretty good money out here, though. It's LA, right?" Oh, look at that gigantic ass vodka drink I had.
That was right after I made you that drink, and you were like, "You're good at making drinks." And I just put total vodka in it. I set you up to fail there, big dog. Where's it? I want to get a better shot of all of us. This is just FJ. There we go. Just a couple of kids just out there having fun, dude. Dude, my pool was pretty dope in Phoenix.
It was pretty dope. I liked going there.
That's where this is the night that Brandon, he's enough of a conspiracy theorist that he like has a podcast about it. He loves the idea of UFOs and Bigfoot, but he's only seen one UFO ever in his life, and it was on this night when you and me were inside.
Dude, yeah, he saw. I don't know if he saw a UFO or if he saw God. That dude was gone.
He was a little stoned on marijuana, which was legal in Arizona. He was not breaking the law. He bought it fair and square at the dispensary.
And then we both bought like a $14 beer, and it was disgusting. I thought it was great. No, we both thought it was good. It was like you guys
went to the gas station. We went to like that one place and you guys got those expensive beers.
Yeah. Sitting there drinking vodka, burning grits. Man, you guys are passing around a J. Like, this was after the night with the Doobster, so I was like fucking afraid of weed for months.
Uh-huh. Oh, all right, here we go. We have to go to a commercial break real quick.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Derek's penis. If you see him, let him know I'm looking for him. I haven't seen him since sophomore year of high school.
What the fuck was that?
It was just my dick.
Oh.
Check this one out. That was just the actual slow-mo video of your epic
cannonball.
Yeah.
35-year-old cannonball. Oh shit! Not even
Brandon
30.
is so sexual. Look at him. He's pretty lit up right there. You can tell he's lit up, and he's looking at that camera like he wants something from it. Like
he wears his sunglasses at night and that gigantic fucking hat.
He bought that specifically for Arizona. He pretty much just spent all of his time at the dispensary and in that pool. Dude, look at you smoking on the water, bro. Remember you had to have your hand out of the water for like a few minutes so it would be dry enough for you to light up a grit?
Yeah. And then I couldn't use a lighter, so I had to have my wife light it for me.
Yeah, dude. My pool is sick. We should go kick the people that live there now. I'm sure there'll be late night YouTube threatening doxing. Yeah, who cares? That chicken Wichita can she can do something. She can go to hell. She can go to hell, Aldape.
I personally do not care about this person. Like,
you're not invested. You're just like, it's fine. I don't think I care.
Like, what are you gonna do to me? You're gonna come after a 40-year-old on dialysis? Good luck.
What if they do that though?
Then you've got some serious issues. like start crocheting, knit, paint, find another hobby. If you're that involved with other people's lives, like somebody who lives in a different state, and you're like, I'm gonna put your address on the internet. Why?
You heard her voice before? How'd you know what she sounds like?
I don't know. She's from Wichita. That's why I imagine everybody. That's everybody from Wichita. Every white person from Wichita sounds like that.
She's from the ICT.
She's from the ICT.
I feel that, dog.
I guarantee you that the type of person that involves themselves in people's lives like that, like it matters, is from Wichita, Kansas, the butthole of the state. And I come from Dodge City. So what does that have to say about it? Like, Jesus, get a fucking life.
Just slam it on weenies for the most part.
Go
bro.
to Town East Mall and kill and unalive yourself. just like that mall did. Dude, there's the have you ever been to the Town East Mall in Wichita?
Nuh-uh.
Oh no, sorry, Town West. The Town West Mall. It's just this. That's where like department stores go to die. Like they still had a Montgomery Ward and everything.
Yikes!
But I'll never forget. Like you go into one of the entrances, and they have a coffin store, a casket store. And I shit you not, Derek. I cannot make this up. They had one that was black with fucking flames on it that said Kiss. That was a Kiss coffin. And then they had another coffin shaped like a PBR can.
Is that allowed?
Huh?
Is that allowed?
I guess. They made it. In a mall. They had a coffin store in the mall. I'm like, this is amazing. I looked at Ash, I was like, when I die, I want the PBR coffin, please. I will take the PBR coffin. Or if they make PBR coffins, can they make a bottle of Maker's Mark coffin?
Dude, I think they'll make any kind of coffin you need, buddy. I don't think they care.
I'm pretty sure they will. Like, I was just like, Jesus Christ. And that's what the rock chalk true crime lady is going to be buried in. Oh, look at that. Fucking.
She's going to come after you, bro. You better chill out. She will come after you.
Okay, so what is she going to do? Come after a person that's already dying? All right, sweet. My money's all tied up in hospital bills, so you can sue me. sue me. I guess you're not going to get anything. I have nothing. Like, what do you want? My guitar?
Yeah. I don't know. I think like continuously, like every week, doxing people and then saying you didn't dox people is a weird flex, especially when people can like record you doing it. Like, there's no reason. Like, again, I get it. Like, you get mad at people on the internet, so you want to say shit that'll hurt them. But like, when you're getting to the point where you think you're just saying somebody's real name and you're just saying what neighborhood they live in, and you're like, oh, I'm just trying to scare them, and then you have some weirdo that just goes to their house and cuts them up. You know, like, yeah, you can't. There's a reason why there's a law against doxing. You cannot say people's personal information on the internet, because if somebody goes out and kills them, it's on you.
Well, yeah. But, you know, they don't think about that. It's like, what are you proving? Yeah, I showed them. I put their address online. Wow, you showed me. You sent some. So you're going to send some. You want some psychopath to come to my home where I have my children?
Where my children live?
Yeah, you're going to come to where my children live when you're mad at me?
It's weird.
That's so weird. Like, sweetheart, have a Snickers and calm the fuck down. Have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. Like, good Lord. Like,
and again, like, she's not my first hater, dude. Like, she's okay.
Man,
she has, like,
remember Cinder?
Yeah, dude. So she has like 5,000 followers. I'm not going to play this whole video, but this was a guy who, I don't know. This is his old channel. I don't even know what his new channel is, but this guy is a Canadian. He's mega famous in the weed world. And
see, I like your guitar player. He plays a telly.
He's a homosexual, but listen to this hate I got from a guy who's
he still plays a badass guitar.
Well, he's a gay man. Massively famous guy right here.
A father of two online fucking around and poking people that will completely destroy your family's fucking image or anything you have built. I will sit around for 15 years and then fucking wait for your kids to go legal, and I'll fucking smash them too for their fat ass father's fucking mistakes 20 years ago. I'm kind of fucked up.
So, like, yeah, I'm not afraid of a lady in Wichita. That guy's a full-blown weed celebrity, and there's a minute and 50 seconds of him saying he's going to beat me and my children up.
And I'm sorry, dude. That's a pretty ambitious stoner right there. That he's going to remember you 5 minutes from when he made that comment. Oh, your kids are 20 years legal, and I'll smash the crap of their father's mistake. Listen, I've already paid for my father's mistakes.
So, yeah, Rock Shock's like one of, I don't know, Cinder. That chick had like, I don't know, 100,000 followers.
I followed her to just see, I wanted to see her die on air.
It was your fault that she killed me, though, on the internet.
Oh, yeah, because I thought she was a stupid bitch.
Well, we were basically doing whatever Cinder wanted and being her friend online, but behind the scenes we were all like, this chick sucks, she's like toxic as shit. Anyway, but we were basically getting a lot from her 100,000 followers by being her friend. And then you went and told a guy named D Ditters our whole, like, yeah, we actually hate her. And then that day, dude, I think I lost 2,000 followers on Facebook, on the Bedroom Radio Facebook page. Dude, they all just left because Cinder said no more liking those guys, and they were all left, dude.
Yeah. Did we really lose out though? I mean, really? What did we miss out with on her crowd? Like, the cool people that were in that group, we're still friends with. Joe and Doobie.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why. Okay, so that's why I get pissed off. Not pissed off, but I feel a certain way about that kind of stuff. is because, again, like Rock Chalk is like one of many, and no offense to Rock Chalk, I don't hate her or anything, but she's the weakest adversary I've ever faced. I'll just say that. No offense to her. I've had way bigger fish hate me. But that being said, whenever you have internet drama, have somebody send you a private message and they tell you like, hey, I think you're awesome. I think you're great, but I can't be your friend anymore because some lady who has a bunch of followers doesn't like that we're friends. Again, it's a Facebook, YouTube relationship and all that shit. But you get like, you know, and again, Rock Chalk is one of many adversaries I've had. You get like 100th time where somebody who you think you're cool with sends you a Dear John letter saying like, hey, I can't publicly associate with you anymore, but I support you. It kind of sucks to read those. You know, you're just like, really? Like, I thought like you can't be my friend anymore because some lady, and I'm used to
a father of two online fucking around and poking people that will completely destroy your family's fucking image or anything you have built. I will
not feel good.
I mean, again, not worried. Like, it just to have I can't be your friend because some lady in Wichita is like, again, I it's not real. I don't take it serious. I don't think people really dislike me, but that, again, anytime you have some big, and they're not even big, none of these people are big, but bigger than me. Anytime you have a big creator tell their audience to basically cancel you, it kind of sucks when you get the email saying like, hey, I still like you, but I can't be your friend anymore. It's like, oh, Jesus.
Listen, Toots, I've got, I'll cancel my own goddamn self. I've already worked really hard, 28 years of alcoholism. I've canceled myself. So do your worst.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared.
I eat pieces of shit for breakfast.
Yeah, I'm at KU Med, Bell Hospital wing, 4th floor.
Room 6666666.
Room no, I'm in unit 46. Now I'm not gonna give you the exact room number. You're gonna have to go door to door, say trick or treat like all the other kids. But and when you come up, if you come up to my room and are like, hey, guess what? I found out where you are. I'm like, no, I told you. I didn't tell you the exact room number, but do your worst. Oh, I'm so scared. My goodness. I'm shaking. I'm shaking in my kidneys. Oh no, that's the fact that they're failing right now. I've got more concerns in my life than the likes of you. I've got to eat food that they've subtracted flavor from, and then they give me pepper, and it's like the pepper doesn't even have the pepper taste to it. It's just like that.
They're giving you fake food.
I've never
You're
had
fake food into death.
Yeah. They're like, you have to have this low sodium diet. And then I was like, okay, so I went along with their diet for a little bit, but then dude, I'm downtown. I'm by Mexiville, where my people are from. The people live in this city. And there are so many good hole-in-the-wall fucking Mexican restaurants here. I ordered some goddamn tacos, and I ate those goddamn tacos. And are they bad for me with my condition? Yes, they sure the fuck are. But I'm sorry, I need to have some. If I die from eating something that has flavor in it, okay.
I've seen it happen, bro.
Okay, that's the thing. It's like people talk about mortality rates and shit. Like, I could get a transplant tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then, so I get my transplant tomorrow. If I were, and that's, no, I still have to do all my therapy shit before I'm considered. But just hypothetically, if I get a transplant tomorrow,
yeah,
and I go through all this stuff, number one, my body could reject the organs.
Yeah.
And then dead.
Yep.
Or I could leave the hospital and get in a car wreck on my way home.
Yeah.
Dead. So, it's some strumpet from Wichita is just like, okay, let's put on our big girl panties and fucking somebody said some not nice words, and let's remember the old saying, sticks and stones. Like, you can call me a fucking fat alcoholic piece of shit. Well, first off, I'm not fat anymore.
Not anymore, ladies.
Not anymore, bitches. I look down and I see my penis.
You remember when you sent me that Christmas card?
What? Which one?
This one.
Forgive me.
Derek, we got a Christmas card.
Kansas City. It's been a trash. Thanks.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
We put it on the fridge.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna get ones done, like, of the whole family before I look way too sickly.
That's the last one you did, but your mom was in the picture, so that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was right before she croaked.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the year, right? That was the Christmas right before she croaked. So that's the last picture I have with my mom.
Where did you guys do that?
They did it at the retirement home she was living in. I'm just sitting in here in this fucking hospital room, just vaping. With the heaters up to like 80. I'm costing these people so much fucking money right now. I got the windows open and the fucking heater cranked up to like 80.
Look at this gunslinger on stage,
dude.
Just freaking Elkhart out in a good way.
And he doesn't like to do it.
That's a good sign. Usually, if the artist hates being up there, I'm into it.
Dude, you should listen to. He's super talented.
No, he did great, man.
I'm not that's just a little bit of what he can do, man.
Well, you told me you booked an artist, and then as the show approached, you're like, "Oh yeah, it's also my girlfriend's brother," and I was like, "Yikes, this guy's gonna blow!" But he was great. He was probably the funnest part of the show, probably. He's phenomenal. I love the. Oh, what's the joke he does? He's a bee hitting a wire. Yeah. Bing, bing. He's got the dad jokes on pat. He's a wild and crazy guy, is what he is, man. No, he's actually really boring. No, only on stage he's a wild and crazy guy. Well, yeah, because you got to give him a Budweiser and get him stoned first. That's the only way he can do it. You got to give him a couple beers and a couple. But dude, going to a restaurant with this dude is so. It is almost. It's frustrating because he'll just I'll have a burger and a beer. I'm like, okay, well, have you seen their beer lit? We're at Old Chicago. He's like, I'll have a burger and a beer. They've got 19 different burgers and they've got 100 and something different beers. You've got to be in specifics. Okay, a Budweiser and a burger or cheeseburger. Okay, so now you've narrowed it down to 10 different burgers that they have on their menu. Which one would you like? Here's what he wants. He wants a Bud. So I finally it got to where we would go out. It would just be me and him, and we would go to comedy clubs. We went and saw Stanhope together. It was a lot of fun.
But it's like, here's what he wants. He wants a Budweiser and meat, cheese, bacon if you have it, on a bun. Condiments, bring them on the side.
No condom.
And they're like, he's like, why do I feel like you're ordering for like a girlfriend or something? I was like, because it's so fucking frustrating when you say, I'll have a burger and a beer. And it's 2024, dude. Like, they're like gourmet with their burgers and shit. You can't just, if you want to beat a burger, just a cheeseburger, you go to McDonald's. Every other place it's gonna be elaborate. And if you order a Budweiser, they've got Bud Heavy, they got Bud Light, they've got Bud Silver, they've got Bud this, they've got. Like, just tell them you want a Budweiser, a Bud Heavy.
I'm kind of with him though, dude. That's why I got this tattoo, man. Like, why is there get like, you know, different variations of burgers, like, you know, mustard, maybe, but like, why is there got to be so much? It's just give me something with meat, cheese, and some stuff on it.
Well, see,
the best.
Just a regular burger that you can't beat it. Have you ever seen that movie, The Menu?
No.
It's a fucked up movie. It's this dude, this like gourmet chef that starts like. You're not gonna watch it, so I'll spoil it. So this dude, like, he sends out, he's gonna retire, and he brings all these people out that are just these like garbage human beings. And he's basically starts killing them off and feeding them to the people, to the guests as a different course. And then he tells them how big a piece of shit. Well, one guy brings along a lady of the evening, or an escort, if you want to call it that, hooker, prostitute, sex worker.
I have a sex worker on the screen right now.
Oh, he is. Look at that. I mean,
he's a filthy piglet when it comes to the Sexons.
Didn't he almost fucking die recently?
How?
I don't know. It was like some freak thing.
No, I didn't hear about anything like that. I knew he moved to another town like for most of the week for his new job.
Oh. I don't know.
We're not friends on Facebook. No, I don't have beef with him or anything. We're just not friends on Facebook, but I didn't know. Hopefully he didn't die.
No, he's alive. Like,
who's going to have sex with all of those women if he's dead?
Yeah, who's going to populate the world one ginger at a time?
He's got a strong seed. You can tell.
My 7-year-old son. He's the future of gingers. This kid. This dork. God, I love this kid so much, man. Like, if any of my kids and I mesh together with our personalities, me and Corby, dude, he's like, he picks up, and my daughter Taryn. They're both the 7-year-old twins. They pick up on my mannerisms so quick, it's insane. See, that's beautiful. That's outside of Elkhart.
Yeah, like 10 minutes north of my house.
Yeah, see, that's nice. Sucks to drive through, and I used to have to go deliver FedEx stuff out there.
Oh yeah, man! You catch it after a storm. It's pretty nasty out there, big dog. Yeah, I've been stuck on those back roads several times, and let me tell you what: when you work for FedEx, we know some farmers out there with tractors. We'll call them, see if they'll come tow you out. I'm like, no, call me a fucking tow truck, man. Like, well, we could do it for free. This is right outside of Dodge, bro. Yeah, I know that shithole. Somebody was I was not driving. My bass player was driving. Dude, they get so goddamn low with those things, man.
Yeah. It's scary as shit. Especially if you're driving on the highway and you're driving like a FedEx truck. Dude,
Yeah,
you feel everything, and it's like they go like there's mere inches above your truck and where they pick up.
That's what I do in grocery stores, in aisles. I just find an aisle. I walk around for a while, make sure there's no women and children in the next aisle. And this is me.
Oh, that's my favorite. That was my favorite pastime, dude. Just go to a store and just.
And here you go. You found your aisle. You're just like, okay, nobody's looking. I'm going to walk slowly. I'm going to slowly push. And here comes the nasty part that could kill a human if they took direct hit of it.
No, it's so great, though, because I would just sit there and like, oh, I wasn't trying to slowly let it out. I would let it be like loudly known. Like I was very proud of my flatulence, but I would sit there and just like rip ass, and then it's kind of payback, because if you go down one aisle and you're trying to look at something and somebody's clearly standing in the way and they're like looking at their like shopping list and like, okay, hey, I need to like grab this over there. I'm standing here. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you're going to go to the next aisle, bitch. And you're going to be standing there looking for something. And so I go down the next aisle and
I think you're froze, big dog.
take a couple whiffs and then yeah. And then you go back to the aisle where you had to get something from, and you could just hear like yeah.
Farting is gross, bro.
Yeah, I know I am, and that's fine. I'm paying for my sins as we speak. I'm being held hostage in a goddamn hospital.
I just got sent a story from Rowdy Radloff. Embalmer cut off dead man's penis after learning he was a registered sex offender.
It's 11:30. I got to go down to the cafeteria, grab a couple of sandwiches or a sandwich for overnight, because it actually has flavor.
I gotta go to bed, dude. Good show, man. Glad you're feeling somewhat okay, man. Keep me posted. Let's do it again soon, big dog.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, man. Later.
Yep.